Crawl. Yeah, that's it. Just crawl. But don't fret, this game is anything but compact and easily forgotten. I remember seeing the trailer of this game randomly about 1 or 2 years ago, and it really grabbed my attention. A fast-paced dungeon crawler with local multiplayer where you can both play as the adventurous hero and the monsters obstructing the hero's path? If that's not right up my alley, then what is? And boy, did it deliver. Sadly, the game is currently still in early access. I myself am not too fond of early access games, as they usually tend to feel incomplete and you're never really certain when and if it will be finished. Well, I think it's safe to say that even though Crawl has been in early access for quite a while, it certainly does not feel incomplete at this point. The developer still releases updates with new monsters, weapons, bosses, dungeons and other stuff. But the game is currently already packed with more than enough content to justify your $10 in my opinion. Anyway, as I said, Crawl is an 8-bit top-down dungeon crawler where you and up to 3 of your friends venture through randomly generated dungeons, where one of you plays the hero and the other basically play the dungeon masters, controlling the monsters, activating traps, and even control the boss at the end of the dungeon. If the monsters manage to kill the current hero, the monster with the last hit will become the new hero. The first hero to reach level 10 can challenge the boss and win the game if he or she defeats it. Sounds not too complex in concept, right? Well, yeah, if you leave out that the game has a very large amount of different monsters to play, weapons to wield, spells to cast, artifacts to carry and traps to activate. As for the music, it's great. It fits really well with the whole 8-bit arcade theme the game is pulling off nicely. And if you don't have nearby friends, you can also play with AI, which are actually pretty competent to play against. But though I mostly love it to bits, I do have a few little pet peeves with the game. See, whenever I have friends over, this game gets barely played, even though its focus largely lies on playing it with friends in the same room, as it has no story, campaign or online mode to speak of. I believe that the problem with this is that the game has a bit of a high learning curve for a local multiplayer game. I would like to take Towerfall Ascension as an example, which is a very simple game in concept. Sure, you can add different kinds of modifiers like special arrows and map changing elements, but in its basic form it's simply, here are 3 arrows, shoot each other. Within basically 1 minute after starting a game, everyone in the room will know what to do and how to win. And though I really appreciate Crawl's depth, I do think that it might be a little bit off-putting to new players, as there is a lot of stuff being thrown at you at once with little time to learn what's going on and what to do. I think an online mode could easily solve this problem, because then people could play the game at home in their own comfort, get good and then challenge other players online. But yeah, I still think Crawl is a great game so far with an awesome concept well executed. I hope the developer plans on adding even more stuff and taking the multiplayer online in the future, because I think the game's popularity could really skyrocket if it has such a mode. Anyway, thanks again for watching and be sure to check out some of my other videos if you fancy this one. See you around!